then earning autonomous. 8100 Grayson Robotics grabbing that fuel from the depot before positioning themselves in front of the hub. Over on the Blue Lions, we're going to see 1261, the Robo Lions, shooting that fuel over near the trench to get those in alongside some fuel they grabbed from that neutral zone. We have both human players on red and blue, both throwing that preloaded fuel. As we enter Teleop, the Blue Lions will have one autonomous, meaning the blue hub will be deactivated first with the red hub remaining activated. 5293, the Metal Crusaders, trying to collect some fuel in the neutral zone right now as 3318, the Robo Dragons, make their way underneath that trench of the neutral zone to start collecting some fuel. 8100 Grayson Robotics in lined up with that hub. They're going to start shooting off that fuel one after another. 10482, the Buzzbots, making their way with some more fuel over that hump to their side of the field. 5293, the Metal Crusaders, grabbing some fuel right now, bringing it underneath that trench to get them ready for their current activation zone. They're going to go ahead and start collecting them over ones they brought to the outpost and push them to those human players to start throwing so they can continue trying out their basketball skills. 3318, the Robo Dragons, back in the neutral zone, seeing if they can sweep some of that fuel over to their alliance zone to prepare for their next activation happening now. 8100 Grayson Robotics trying to get some of that fuel the Robo Dragons just brought in over by the depot. They're going to go ahead and line themselves up alongside Carver Clutch, who is going to see if they can get that fuel into the hub for 1 point each. 1261 Robo Lions gathering some fuel over by the red trench right now. They're going to see if they can fill up that hopper before returning to their hub. Their hub will be reactivated in 2 and 1. 10482, the Buzzbots in position of the hub. We're going to see them start unloading that fuel one after another alongside their alliance partner 1261, the Robo Lions. 5293, the Metal Crusaders, continue sweeping that fuel into the outpost for those human players to throw up and over our drive station. 3318, the Robo Dragons now positioning themselves on the backside of the hub, pushing that fuel over the bump for their alliance partner 8100 Grayson Robotics to see if they can get into their hub with both hubs now activated since we are in endgame. The Blue Lions has crossed that 100-point threshold, meaning they will earn an additional ranking point at the end of the match. 3318, the Robo Dragons grabbing some fuel right now over near that outpost. With 10 seconds left to go, 10482, the Buzzbots, and 5293, both getting that fuel into the hub for 1 point each, while the Red Alliance human players are throwing their last and final fuel. And the scores are in. The winner of that match is the Blue Alliance, with a final match score of 157-33. The Blue Lions will walk away with 4 ranking points from that match, earning that extra ranking point for energizing the hub.